Shocking incident. Woman orders Rottweiler to attack boyfriend's 9-year-old daughter. In an unspeakably heartless act, a Florida woman, Tyshale Elise Martin, 34, allegedly murdered her boyfriend's 9-year-old daughter. In a savage assault that defies all understanding of humanity, this wasn't a crime of passion or a moment of anger. It was a cold, calculated display of cruelty where Martin reportedly weaponized her own Rottweiler, unleashing it on the defenseless child, all while she continued to brutally beat her. On the morning of June 17th, Martin told police she found Jamaria Sessions unresponsive when trying to wake her for a family vacation. But this was no tragic accident. When authorities arrived, they found the girl's small body riddled with cuts, burns, bruises, and bite marks. It was clear she had suffered unimaginably. What police discovered next was nothing short of chilling. Upon reviewing security footage from inside the home, they witnessed Martin encouraging her Rottweiler to attack Jamaria, urging the dog to tear into the child while she stood by. But that wasn't enough for Martin. She joined in, relentlessly beating the little girl, kicking her until she went limp. The video, which captured the sheer horror, shows Martin dragging Jamaria's broken body across the floor, only to strike her again. At one point, in a moment so horrifying it shocks the conscience, Martin was heard coldly declaring her intent to murder the girl. "I'm fixing to kill her." This wasn't an outburst. It was a declaration of her dark, deliberate purpose.
Also developing at 4, a Lake County woman is in jail accused of murdering a 9-year-old girl.
We want to let you know the details of this one, really disturbing and just heartbreaking. Deputies say this woman used the family's 100-pound Rottweiler to attack her boyfriend's daughter, and they say the abuse did not stop there. West 2's Greg Fox is live in Lake County. And Greg, security video could prove to be the key evidence in this case.
It's so far shaping up that way. I mean, we're right outside the jail where this woman is being held right now. And just like there are security cameras keeping an eye on us because we're near that gate, there were security cameras inside the home. And detectives say that video, according to the medical examiner's report too, showed a beating leading to a death, even a burn on her foot.
For 1 count of first-degree murder, 1 count of aggravated child abuse, and 1 count of child neglect.
34-year-old Tyshale Martin didn't appear upset as she faced a judge.
I already have a private attorney.
You have a private attorney? Okay.
But she'll be counting on that attorney to defend her against charges that she so severely physically abused her boyfriend's 9-year-old daughter, Jamaria Sessions, that she was found dead in the family's home in Montverde, June 17th.
It's difficult to read. It's difficult to even talk about. And no doubt it was difficult for the detectives to investigate this and piece it all together. It's unimaginable, really.
Sessions was a student, along with at least one of her siblings, at Grassy Lake Elementary School. The sheriff's office says at least 4 minor children and possibly an 18-year-old were living in the home with Martin. And that home has perhaps the most important evidence in this case. Seems everybody's got security cameras either in or outside their home or both. Of course, they've even got a security camera right here at the entrance to the sheriff's office customer service desk. We're told by detectives that there was a security camera inside the home at the time that the 9-year-old was being abused in mid-June, including one episode where Martin was allegedly holding a leash on a dog that weighs more than 100 pounds that was trying to bite the girl. The arrest affidavit states video shows Martin kicked Jamaria's hip and eventually her stomach area at full force. When the child did not get up, Ty Martin then grabbed the child by her hair, pulling her across the floor.
They got the act of Tyshale Martin severely, savagely beating Jamaria in the nights leading up to her death. In my time here, I don't think I've ever seen one quite so graphic and, like I said, savage, I think is an appropriate word to describe this.
The judge denied bond for Martin, who remains in jail pending arraignment September 23rd. We tried to reach out to the biological parents of Jamaria Sessions. Her biological mother passed away, and her father is here in the jail right now. He was arrested a couple of weeks after the girl was killed, and then that was on separate charges. So he's not considered a suspect in this case, but right now we can't talk to him. He is still being held here. Live in Lake County, Greg Fox, West 2 News.
The footage reveals that the abuse wasn't a one-time event. Jamaria, just 9 years old, had been subjected to horrific punishments for some time, forced into prolonged wall sits, struck with objects, and enduring other forms of sadistic torment. Police who reviewed the footage called it the worst case of aggravated child abuse they'd ever seen. As Jamaria's family grapples with this incomprehensible loss, their hearts shattered, they are left asking how anyone could be so heartless. Their beautiful little girl is gone, her life snuffed out by someone who should have protected her. Martin now faces charges of murder, aggravated child abuse, and neglect, but no punishment can ever undo the pain and suffering inflicted on a child who deserved love, not torture. She remains in jail, where the world can only hope she will never have the chi